Order, ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to Off the Bench London with your hosts, Malcolm the Milkman Noel and Scott the Visionary Home. Only at the clubhouse, where the game never stops. 450 pints, half-price wings, massive screens, and the best staff in the city. Don't forget to like and subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, wherever you get your podcasts fixed.
Yeah, look, we the boys that been running the town, don't debate that. Giving out jerseys like blessings, you can take that. Every Monday night, that ritual for sacred. Big screen dreams, we made it at the basement. Off the bench, London, we up now. Pints in the air, feel the hometown sound. Talking life, hustling them game situations. Built from the grind, pure dedication. Ain't no gimmicks, it's love and foundation. The clubhouse vibe, that's a London celebration. We talk sports, life, motivation. Every drop of milk, that's innovation.
You're rocking with Off the Bench London. Brought to you by 100 Kellogg Lane, the clubhouse, where London comes to watch the game.
Now let's get into the show.
Cue the horn.
Let me know when we're back. Are we back?
We're back.
Oh, we're back. Nice.
Well, thank you, Mark.
Gotta love technical difficulties. How long was the sound out? A little bit.
It was out when we start.
Oh,
Hey,
that's good.
Thank you, Mark.
Shout out to Mark. You're a beauty.
All right. Well, that sucks.
Where were we? So the Eagles lost again. The Bengals were amazing. And the status quo has returned.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you mean status quo? Come on. Okay, it's not even that bad. Because like when I look at the Eagles right now, it's just like basic high school,
Yeah.
predictable.
That kind of is bad, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they don't have a spark. They got nothing. They're just
I know
going
my
out
buddy
there.
Mark is watching right now, and he'll probably say the exact same thing. Like, he went to the home opener this year, and like, obviously the fans are going crazy, banners up, you know, you're all like hyped up. You have that like energy, being like, you know, we don't care about our banner, we're trying to win another one.
Yeah.
And then it's like watching them, it's like, do they actually care about winning another one?
Super Bowl hangovers are real.
Understandable for the losing team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but a lot of teams, like, they'll win, and then half the guys are like, yeah, we won, we're the best. And then you start walking around with an ego like you don't have to put the effort in.
true. But
Either way, I do actually kind of think it's a little bit ironic that the audio cut out,
I'm listening.
because what are we about to talk about today?
Perfection. Oh my God.
I was like, did you manufacture this?
This is fitting. Literally
It
fitting.
is.
All right. So yeah, earlier we were talking about, you know, what would be a good topic to talk about today, and we're talking about perfection. Well,
Yeah.
for context for y'all, if it wasn't for Mark posting in our group chat, I appreciate you once again, Mark. Love you.
We have a listener.
Yes, yes. But you know, it's just like perfection. Like, we strive for perfection. Like,
And it's not realistic all the time.
unfortunately,
Everyone always tries to be absolutely perfect with everything. And it's not a thing. Like, you see, your favorite team might be going out there, and you may have the best quarterback in the entire world.
mm-hmm.
Is he going to go out and throw a perfect ball every single throw?
It's impossible.
It's impossible. Perfection is impossible. Because you have someone else who's also trying to be perfect. If everyone's trying to be perfect, not everything can go
But
perfectly.
like the late Kobe Bryant, he used to say, you know, you practice to be perfect, so then you're one step closer to being perfect. Not saying it's obtainable, but if you practice and you have that mindset that you can be perfect, you're working your way towards it.
Oh, exactly.
And obviously, like on this podcast, I strive to make sure everything is perfect. So,
So, like,
you know, now it's like the frustration part is just like, you know, we lost part of our episode there. But you know, it is what it is.
We did actually give away a lot of trade secrets right there, but you guys will never know because no one could hear it.
I know. Make sure you invest in those stocks tomorrow, though.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It was $1 million idea. It's penny stocks
I'm telling
right now.
you,
but
it
it's
might
gonna
pop
be-
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's popping tomorrow.
Inside trading.
Yeah.
No evidence. But when you think of perfection, like, let's take it on the professional side, like in your job. How do you view, like, internally your perfectionism? Like, do you notice that you're doing it on a regular basis, and like, is it hindering you in your progress, or is it benefiting you?
It depends, because sometimes it can really slow you down. Like I had a job before when I was literally told by my boss to stop trying to be so perfect because there's other people behind you that it's literally their job to catch things. So if you're wasting all your time trying to be absolutely perfect, not only are you going slow, but you're slowing down the people behind you who it's their job to clean up after you. So once I was told that, I was like, okay, well, like it was in that job I was doing a lot of typing. So like every once in a while you'll like slip up a number, but like if it's oh you added an extra zero, it's very easy to catch.
Okay.
So there was people that are going through it anyway, just quality control, making
Yeah.
sure everything's perfect. So when you have that, you can go a little bit faster. It's like when a football team has a really good defense, they can be a little bit more aggressive on offense
Yes.
because they have the cleanup crew. They're
Green
not
Bay
scared.
Packers.
Exactly. They can go for the bomb every time because they're not scared of the consequences.
It's true.
Like it doesn't have to go be perfect every time.
Not true. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like even for myself in sports, I always found like playing soccer, you're not going to be perfect, and you have to have that short memory because you're like, in your mind, you're like, I know what I want to do. If that doesn't happen, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
You're like, you have an open net and you should score, but you don't. You can't be perfect all the time.
You can't be perfect all the time, but at the same time, like, you miss that open net, your whole team's gonna make fun of you. That's also
yeah.
that's also a good moment though. That's like chemistry building too,
It's the fun.
right? Because like
If you miss an open net, I'm gonna rip on you.
Oh,
if
for
I miss
sure.
an open net, you're gonna rip on me.
On the milk team, we still laugh to this day, and he's not on the team anymore. Walter, where he missed an open net, it went like, if he was a kicker in the NFL, he'd be perfect.
I don't think so. I don't think it had the distance.
Hey, you know what? It went straight up.
He was probably like 6 inches from the
Yep.
goal,
Yep.
and it didn't even hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
It was hilarious. But, now our other teammate did it, and the first thing we say, is Walter back? Is Walter back? We miss you, Walter, though. But, like, yeah, like, it's those moments, like, where striving for perfection can also make for great moments later on.
Yeah. There's perfect moments in the imperfection,
Yes.
which is nice. But you have to identify that.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I don't know. I find so much about fans and sports in general is everyone harping on their team for not making every play perfectly. Like if your wide receiver drops a ball, you're like, they're absolute garbage. Meanwhile, like when the Bengals were playing and Joe Flacco was having that crazy game with Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase dropped one, and he just gave him that look like, man, come on.
Like, that was easy. Like, I'm
Yeah.
going to harp on you now. Like, that was an easy one. You dropped, yeah.
But you're like, you just caught 17 passes. You're like, yeah.
You know what? now that I think about it, A.J. Brown would have loved to be on the Bengals that day with the amount of targets that
Right? Hey, he got lots of targets last game.
he had to because no one else on the team wanted to play,
This is true.
including the quarterback. But that we'll get there.
I feel like it always comes around.
Oh, it usually does. Usually does.
But yeah, do you find yourself always trying to be absolutely perfect?
It's kind of hard when you are perfect.
Well, that's awkward.
My wife would probably say that otherwise, but
Yeah, shout out to our audio situation.
yeah, kick him in while he's down.
No, while you're sitting down,
like,
it's fine.
Like even on the pitch, I do like strive, but I also see the value in asking for help.
Yeah.
So I try to be more of a vocal leader in certain aspects. Like if I know I can't do something, I try to get a teammate to do it, and I try to cover them in the back end. Because I understand that a team can be perfect if the team is playing predictable and with each other. But when it's to the point where like everyone's doing their own thing and have their own egos and agendas, then you can start seeing the cracks. Like anybody can win a soccer game, whether you're old or young. It's how that chemistry on the team actually works. Whether like everyone can communicate. If I'm yelling at you, am I yelling at you, or am I?
It's mostly the situation.
You know, yeah, it's a situation, and then we have a short-term memory and move past it.
Yeah.
But then it's like those other instances where you're yelling at somebody and they take it personally. It's like, no, it's the confinement of this arena or this pitch. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at your character. I'm not knocking it. I need you to do one thing. If you don't do it, your other teammates are trying to react to you doing something. And that's like my mentality of perfect.
Yeah, so it's just a little bit of the frustration because you're like, I want perfection, but you can't have it all the time.
You can't have it all the time, and one person can't be perfect, especially on a team. I look at, I'm getting ahead of myself right now, Denver Broncos. That game last night was not a perfect game.
No, the Denver Broncos they're an interesting team.
Right?
Yeah, we'll get into that later too.
You know what I mean? But like, if you've watched the game last night and you watch it into OT, there's moments where the team clicks and it looks like they're like a great team. And then there's moments in that game where you're watching and it's like, you guys don't look like you have chemistry, or you guys are just lackluster. And then it's almost like some drives, they take a drive off because they know they'll come back.
Yeah, that could be it too.
You know,
I mean, it's probably not their thought process.
Correct, but the visual test, I'm looking at it, it's like, y'all don't look good, and then they'll be like, 10 plays later, y'all look really good, and then like 5 plays later, y'all look rough.
I really do find a lot of the time though, the eye test is really important, especially as a fan.
Yes.
Like if your team loses a heartbreaker, but they looked like a solid team while it was happening, it's different than if your team wins but looked terrible.
Yeah. Like when I play sports, I wanted to the point where it's just like, I wanted that team to earn that win.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if we lose. We played our hearts out. We gave it all we could, but they had to earn it.
Yeah. Well, it just sucks when, I mean, I get at the end of the day, the standings are the standing. And like a win is a win, a loss is a loss.
But there's fraudulent wins out there.
There's a lot of those.
So many fraudulent wins.
And when you see that, like the Giants are playing right now.
Yep.
They've had a few games where you look at them and you're like, man, they played really, really well. They ignited the fans. They like the franchise going crazy, but unfortunately they lost. And like it's different situations for each team. Like there's certain teams that have expectations of making the playoffs, doing really well in the playoffs, and then there's other teams that are just playing. Like the Panthers. Panthers this year. They are playing with zero expectations.
You know what? You're right. Because like I look at the Panthers right now, and they look like, at the start of the season, we're playing for a draft pick.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go out there, do what we need to do, have some fun, figure it out. And now they're beating teams.
They just beat the Rams.
That's what I mean. Like
the Rams were like the team to beat. So I don't know what happened. That like what's up with the Panthers? But they've beat the Bills. They've beat the Rams. They probably beat the Eagles if they played them.
Guys,
glad they're not on our list.
You're lucky.
That's why we have a chair between us.
Yeah. But no, though. You know what? You know what is perfect though? Where we are right now.
Man, this place is sick. This is actually the perfect place for winter.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
but do tell.
So what do you like doing in the summer? You like golfing?
Love golfing. Love how frustrated. Talk about perfect.
Yeah.
Talk about perfect. Man.
I've seen you launch a golf club into the bushes. Not through anger, just through it being wet.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You have that one perfect swing, then you try to achieve it again, and you can't get back to it, and then you get frustrated. It's the most gentleman game ever.
It's humbling.
But yeah, I love golfing.
But you can golf inside here, in one of these booths, anytime.
That's true.
Doesn't matter the weather outside.
It's true.
You got mini putt, you got the factory, you've got, how many restaurants are in here? Coffee shops.
The coffee. We have the Starbucks in here. There's 4 or 5 restaurants now.
There's the medical museum in the basement?
No, the medical museum in the basement.
The children's museum.
Children's museum upstairs.
I feel like I point a different direction every time I think
it's
about
literally
the
upstairs.
Is it upstairs?
Yeah, it's actually upstairs. Yeah, you have to take the elevator and go all the way up. And then there's Carfax that works out of here.
Yeah. There's the brewery powerhouse.
Yeah. Hey. 450 pints.
450 pints.
Only at Clubhouse.
Localest beer you can get. Doesn't even, I think it does go outside, but like it probably doesn't need to go outside. No. It could like be in the building the whole time.
For sure.
It's like brewing it in your basement.
Mm-hmm.
Except like it's good.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about
Yeah. All
E. coli and all that other crap.
But also winter, they do the Merry Market here.
Yes, that's going on this weekend.
If you like Christmas,
it started last week.
This is the place.
Yeah. Hey. So no, Clubhouse is it's on point. 100 Kellogg Lane, it's on point. Like I gotta say, coming here, you're driving down to town. You're like, what do you want to do? Let's see what's going on at Clubhouse, or let's see what's going on at 100 Kellogg.
There's literally always something going on.
Oh, for sure.
There's always like 10 things going on here.
And for those comic book nerds, you got LA Mood downstairs, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I got a few of my board games down there actually.
Nice.
So
we got to get back into playing some board games.
We seriously do. Paradigm, the distillery. I need to get some of their new whiskey.
And this place needs a brochure.
Like we can honestly, we can just keep going and going and going. Like I feel like Jey Uso, where I can literally just
yeah. But when you go to Canada's Wonderland and there's so much stuff, they hand you a map.
Yep.
This place needs a map.
But it has to be on different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, honestly, it needs a few more things in here.
Hey, I'm just glad they let us do our thing here.
Hey, if it wasn't for Clubhouse, we wouldn't be here. So shout out to Clubhouse. So actually, you can see it's. I
was where are you pointing?
I'm trying. Oh, there's Clubhouse. There, right there. But yeah, man. So
One of these days we'll figure out how to point properly on the.
yeah, we're
This is
still-
all reversed.
Yeah, yeah. But
We'll get to perfect eventually, or we'll die
one of
trying.
these days will be perfect.
Yeah.
But-
Or hey, it's progress. Every day is a step in the right direction.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
If you're not perfect, you're learning something.
I
We
like
learn
it.
a lot here.
If you're not perfect, then you're eating Thanksgiving dinner.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm segueing into like football right now.
Oh, yeah, no, all the teams that were perfect and won got the Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, did your team not get that? Mine team did.
No, we went all black for our own funeral.
Yeah, well, happens.
All right, so let's might as well get into it because I know you're smiling. You're a happy person right now.
I am a happy camper.
So we'll get to that game shortly, but you know, Packers and the Lions, 31-24.
And
What do you think?
the Lions didn't have enough pressure at all. Like
Okay.
Jordan Love could do whatever he wanted back there, which was take lots of deep shots.
It's true.
Just like we were saying, like they don't need to be perfect every time, but he gets the opportunity to take all these shots because he has that team behind him
Yep.
that has his back.
I agree.
But speaking of perfect, the Packers were 3-0 or three for three on fourth down, and the Lions were 0-2. Especially when that happens in the first quarter, that's going to deflate a team a bit.
Yeah.
And now they're scared to do it again, playing
Well,
from
it's the
behind.
Lions. They're never scared to go on fourth.
That's true, but they didn't anymore.
Maybe they're learning from their mistakes.
They could be, or they just realized that it just wasn't working.
But then St. Brown did go out early in that
He's
game.
a big, like a deep speed guy. He's not going to be the slot receiver.
That's fair.
So like those fourth down opportunities, it's not gonna be the same. Goff played really well. Like he's surgical. Like I think he was like 20 for 26. Like
Yeah.
he played really well. They just couldn't quite do it because like Gibbs wasn't having a great game.
So, like, do you think that for the Packers game, it was more of like a coming out party for the Packers? Like, because they've been suspect.
It's about time.
They've been suspect for a few weeks now.
Yeah, they're very hit or miss. Like they take a lot of swings. So when their swings are hitting, they're really good.
So, I'm gonna pause you. Just got a message from Graham, who's watching our podcast, and he's making fun of my sweater right now.
Well, I think your sweater is perfect.
It's so ugly right now that it's fitting. But next week,
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
the pigeon comes out. So fuck you, Graham.
Hey.
My
hey.
apologies. My apologies.
Don't yell at our viewers.
My apologies. My apologies. I'll be nice. It's a season, and I still want to get monetized.
Yeah, come on, man. I got Christmas presents to buy.
We got Christmas next week. Be prepared. The pigeon comes out.
Pigeon comes out.
Pigeon will arrive. The pigeon will be here.
So now you guys know if you want to get under his skin, just start ripping on his shirt.
Hey, all you need to do is just start posting in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm watching it as we speak. So, pigeons for life.
Pigeons for life. Gonna get you a tattoo.
Oh man, please don't. After that, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to you know what? The Chiefs and the Cowboys, and
Hey, speaking of in-division teams that beat you,
I'll say this as nicely as I can. I'm happy the Cowboys got it done. They can lose that for the rest of the season.
There it is.
I'm happy they got it done in beating the Kansas City Chiefs. All because of one reason. One, we'll never see Taylor Swift for the rest of the year.
I don't know. I don't think that's quite dead yet.
Maybe not.
I still think.
The Bane wagon's over.
Yeah, maybe.
Their chance to make the playoffs right now is very, very limited.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty much a wild card team at this point.
And we know they don't play well in the wild card position.
True.
You know what I mean? They're barely playing well now. And if you're letting the Cowgirls, boys, my apologies.
Yeah, you can't say that. They spanked you.
we beat them first. We spatted them and then
well.
beat them. So it's they didn't sweep us.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
See, you hear, it just keeps coming back. Don't spit on other people.
Yeah.
Karma.
So you know what? They got their one win. It is what it is. Whatever.
Hey,
But
the Cowboys look pretty good, though.
I feel bad for Andy Reid that he has to be put in this situation. He's the only person on Kansas City that I really, really like because he used to be the Eagles coach. You know,
yeah.
You got to show love where you got to show love. That being said,
They got in some penalty trouble. Like, you start seeing a team with a bunch of penalties, and like you can tell they're frustrated.
but here's the thing, because like I was comparing Patrick Mahomes to like Chef Curry.
Yeah.
There was a point where all they did was win. You kind of wanted them to lose. You just wanted parity around the league.
Yeah. It stops being fun.
But it's getting to the point where it's like the whole team is Draymond Green and it's Steph Curry, where I'm looking at it's just Patrick Mahomes and Draymond Green's basically.
Yeah.
Like no one's
Mahomes
really,
actually did play pretty good.
he's the only one doing anything. And
Like-
it's like help him.
He definitely outplayed Dak, but the Chiefs' defense was not good.
It's not like he can throw the ball, catch the ball, and play defense at the exact same time.
I'm sure he would if he could, but
Yeah, we know how that would play out. The score would be even bigger.
yeah.
But I feel bad for them. But I'm happy that it's going to be a year that we don't see them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
potentially.
I feel like every team needs to have a downswing. Because when you're up all the time,
we wanted to
that's
see,
when people just start thinking you're annoying.
yes.
Like, you have to have the lows so you can appreciate the highs.
I think for me personally though, if they were playing at a level that looked like perfection, I'd be fine. But last year, the refs were helping them so much that I was at the point where it's like, man, someone beat them. And then at that time, we did. So Graham, you're welcome. I had to fit that in there.
So you're no longer yelling at Graham. That's good.
No, he's a 49ers fan anyways, but
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
but
They're a broken team for the most part this year. They're coming.
always
They're
broken.
on the
That's
upswing.
That's their
They're on the
identity
upswing.
though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It all comes around.
All right, do you want to introduce the next team?
Why, what game is it? Just kidding. It was an amazing game.
The Ravens.
Got spanked
By who?
by Cincinnati. We're back.
All right, so for y'all, the Milky Way Apparel did launch
He's back.
Tiger King shirt. So if you really want to check it out on MilkyWayApparel.com.
This is not it. This is just a shirt with my face on it.
No, but yeah. I have actually one of my friends who's a huge Cincinnati fan, not just Harry, he did get one too. But my friend who lives in Oklahoma,
Oh, nice.
she's getting one. It should arrive I think tomorrow actually.
That's sick.
So
It's going to look good.
yeah.
I can't say enough about this game. It really just showed me how big having a leader come back is. Like, if that's not, I mean, I realize he was out for hilariously 69 days. But and he's definitely not in the MVP talks.
He can't. No, it's
Exactly.
impossible.
But if there isn't something that shows that he is the most valuable player, maybe not this year, he can't win it, but
He can
it
win comeback
shows you
player of
the
the year.
importance of him. Yeah, win comeback player of the year mid-season.
Hey,
Maybe.
he came
If they go
back.
5-5, that'd be wild.
He did come back, so
But it just shows you the entire team played better.
yeah.
Like, how often do teams get 5 turnovers on the Ravens? They were playing out of their mind everywhere. The O-line was playing really well. I know you were saying, oh, maybe Joe Burrow can't read protection.
That
but
wasn't an issue this week.
he was moving people around. There was one play in particular, he moved P. Ryan and was like, okay, block that guy. And then he didn't even look. He just had that much faith and trust in his team that they're going to get it done. And then he drops a dime.
Now, could you think it may be due to the fact that he's learning more now that he's not playing and how the offense was playing with Jake Browning and now with Joe Flacco?
Maybe.
And now he's adapting like the Joe Flacco mentality. Because like when Joe Flacco did play for you guys for a few weeks, your O-line was better.
If there's someone if you have to sit on the sideline and you have to watch someone, would you rather watch Joe Flacco and pick up some knowledge from him or Jake Browning?
We know the answer.
Exactly.
Joe Flacco all day.
100%.
Like, journeyman.
But the boost the team got
Yep.
all around
It was huge.
it's insane. I don't know. I just can't talk about how much better they've come, and games like that give you hope again. Like, I can't believe I'm having this conversation after a few weeks ago being like, anyway, so our team is historical garbage.
You know what? You know what we should do? Chris, let me see if I can get. You know what? We need to take a shot for 2 reasons:
2 reasons.
Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati and Joe Burrow coming back. So I'm
Why
gonna get
for Buffalo?
Steelers,
Oh, yeah, well,
which opened the door.
that's true. Are you texting? Oh, my God. Yeah, I honestly, I just don't understand how a team goes from that bad to that good instantly. Like, why are we going around about that? Because, like, the whole team went out.
Hey, but it was a team effort.
Exactly.
So,
But those are those moments that are going to galvanize a team. And who knows? Maybe they can win the next 5.
it's possible.
It's possible. It's on the it's on the table.
So I can see it happening. But
I don't know. Next week we got Buffalo, and it's in Buffalo,
all right.
so we'll see how the weather is.
All right. Next game. Oh, damn, there's a fight going on.
Holy, not in Clubhouse. It's on the game.
Wow. Okay. Bears versus the Pigeons. 34-15. And that's not even a good 15.
It was not a good 15.
That was like a
That was a
yeah.
garbage time 15.
So the whole team played lackluster. I'll say that right now. The Eagles played lackluster. The whole team was pretty embarrassing. Damn. I'll say this about Kevin Plutulu. Bye. You need to go.
yeah,
And I think it's an ego thing. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because like in 2023, Nick Sirianni was the head coach and he was calling plays. Right? And then they were mediocre. He loses his position. Team turned around. Next year, Kellen Moore took over for OC. They won a Super Bowl off of Kellen Moore's offensive plays and his play calling and his mindset. This year, we have Kevin Platullo, and he was the assistant coach to the OC of Kellen Moore last year. Do you think that potentially Kevin is doing this type of coaching job somewhere else, and he's like, well, this is my offense. I'm not using Kellen Moore's offense of last year, because then it becomes I'm using someone else's.
I mean, that would make sense if they were good. If it was a good offense.
But like, if he can't go back to that offense because he's
winning.
We want them to win, right?
Yeah.
But how they started this year was very mediocre. It was like, my dog is bigger than your dog. I'm going to win.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a Vic shirt. Don't worry.
Again.
But now it's still like, my dog is bigger than your dog. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
AJ Brown is still a beast.
They don't have an identity that they can trust.
Okay.
So they're just kind of out there playing. Like then it feels like everything is telegraphed because they're just like, oh, whatever, our guy's better than yours, but he's not.
True.
I mean, he is, but he's not when you telegraph it.
But then I look at the Chicago Bears, and they're
shifty.
That offense looks like a college team. It's very dynamic.
Yeah, Ben Johnson gets stuff moving around.
Everyone is moving, and like for y'all who aren't like a huge fan of like football or trying to understand, before you call hut and everyone goes and tries to run the ball, if you can move people across, and moving people across can let you know a few things, whether a team's playing zone, how they're going to blitz you, if they're playing man, their depth, who's covering who. Like, you could do a lot of that. Well, the Chicago Bears, they're moving their line, so one person could be moving this way, and you're thinking, okay, so the offense is going to, pitch it to the right because of the way you're moving, so I'm going to start cheating and then go the other way.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how you, like, mass things up.
Yeah, the Eagles aren't doing it.
Eagles are just lining up and just calling hut. So whatever you see is your front. Oh, do you have a wide receiver there? You have a wide receiver there. You have a running back in the back. Well, your running back's either going to run through the A gap or the B gap or to the C or D. So I have my linebackers set for that. My CBs are just going to play 10 to 15 feet back. So your wide receiver has to run at me so I can figure what route they're going to run.
Yeah.
And my safety just has to watch the quarterback's eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not hiding anything. This is exactly what I mean about when they win the Super Bowl, they have that hangover because they're not doing all of the things they should. They're just like, we're better than you.
But this is also why I'm saying they need to fire their coach. Because everything I just said, if you watch an Eagles game next week, take into consideration everything I just said, because that's how the defense is playing that offense. Oh, this is what they're doing.
Well, we're definitely watching the Eagles game next week, because next week they're on Monday night. So it's going to be hard keeping you
Yo,
focused.
Mark, I know you're still watching the stream. Come out. Let's watch the Pigeons together.
Get you a matching shirt.
Oh, we can make that happen. I'll be
What do you think of t-shirt cannons in the budget here? Except most people aren't actually actively watching us while we're doing this.
No, we need, yeah.
They're just launching them into the
at some point we need
diners.
We usually do, but best case scenario is not here today, so
yeah.
he got a few things he had to take care of, so he won't be here. But shout out to Pest Case. But, yeah. All right. Jags and Titans. 25-3.
So we all know that the Titans are not good.
Yeah.
but the Jags dunked on their layup.
Yeah, they were mean.
Lawrence actually looked like his paycheck this week.
I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, so, honestly, so was I. Like, usually he looks like he was calm and collected back there. It wasn't like the last few games where you're like, they might win, but like he did look good while he did it. But like, he played really well.
But I don't know. It's Trevor Lawrence is one of those guys where like, whatever. Like, you're up this week. You're perfect this week. You're not so good in the next week. You know, he beat the Chiefs. We all got high ho on him. And then
that was it. Okay, even when he beat the Chiefs, he literally tripped.
It was the most imperfect thing ever, but it was beautiful to see.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes imperfection is perfect.
So yeah, I 100% agree with that statement. Imperfection is perfect. It's the beauty and the flaws.
Yeah,
But
I mean, that's not like ideal for quarterbacks to have beauty and flaws, but
but in some situations. But yeah, other than that, the Jags are just mediocre to me. They're just like a team that you know, if you want to bet on them, you might be right.
Yeah, you're rolling the dice.
Yeah, it's helping your parlay. That's the best it's gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, what you can help your parlay with more is probably just by whoever is playing the Titans or the Raiders this week.
You can't say that about the Raiders all the time now.
Well,
they're close.
Close to what? The bottom of the standings?
Fair.
It's okay. They can just blame Gino.
It's not always Gino's fault.
Yeah, I know,
but
it
was literally Chip Kelly's fault.
In his press conference, he just said blame him.
Yeah, but like, it's sad.
Getting ahead of ourselves here.
Yep. All right, Falcons at the Jets, 27-24.
I don't understand the Jets, or the Falcons for that matter. The Falcons are in a rough position because I don't even think they have a first-round draft pick. They have Penix is out. They got Cousins back in. Cousins is playing, average, like Cousins. I know Drake London got a little hurt. Oh boy.
All right. Thank you, sir. Cheers.
Cheers to Cincinnati and the Buffalo Bills.
Cincinnati. That was that paradigm right there.
Ah, shameless plug. Love it.
Gotta love it. Shout out to Paradigm.
That was good.
Yeah. All right, let's go back. Falcons and Jets.
Where were we? I'm not really expecting anything from the Falcons, but also probably not expecting much from them next year either. They're just kind of stuck in that limbo phase.
But like, there's so much talent on that team.
There is, but they can't use it properly. Like, you've heard all this stuff about Kyle Pitts for years.
He kind of came back this year.
Kinda.
To get Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
He was doing well with Penix. He was actually serviceable. Thank you. During the Penix era, as I can call it.
Yeah.
Where
short-lived as that was.
100%. But like, it was great to see he was able to like catch a few balls, run a route, get a touchdown a few times. Like, he was actually worth having on your fantasy football.
Just enough to get you hooked back in.
For the next year.
That's how they get you. So next year, everyone's going to be drafting him again because you're like, he played really well with Penix.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, he's going to trick you again.
Me personally, I'm not taking him.
Yeah.
Unless he's on the waiver wire. Then he'll be like my backup just in case for that 1 week. I hope that my other tight end that works out. With the bye.
Yeah, that's risky on a guy that's very boomer bust, mostly bust. Being like, I need him for 1 week.
That's all. That's all I'm asking. 1 week. But
I don't know. Feels like a crapshoot to me. But I mean, every time you're doing a draft and you're like, I'm not getting this guy, I'm not getting this guy, I'm not getting this guy.
And then they're there.
They just fall in the draft and you're just like, I can't not.
Yeah.
And then it kills you inside.
Well, look at me. Like, I took the Eagles. I took Saquon.
Yeah.
I took Jalen Hurts. I took Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith has been very, very well for me in fantasy. Jalen Hurts, hit or miss. Saquon, bust. And the first one I actually really wanted was A.J. Brown. I'm glad I didn't.
I mean, you would have needed him this week.
This is the only week that, they're like, you know what? Give it to Brown.
But
He's always open.
It's always risky when you take players on your favorite team. I mean, it's way more fun because you're like, I'm actually watching, I'm invested.
I can cheer for my guys, though.
I can cheer for my boys. But
it's
also
just as heartbreaking.
When your team sucks, your other team sucks, and now you're just depressed all over the place.
Yep. But but let's switch over to this. So we're talking about the Falcons and the Jets, but then when you look at it, it's like Rams and Panthers, 28-31 for the Panthers.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming.
Everyone's picks. I'm in a weekly league pick. No one would have picked the Panthers to win against the Rams.
Except that one person that also picked they all probably also picked the Titans.
Someone who doesn't know football.
Yeah.
Is winning a lot of money this week.
Yeah, no, that team, I don't understand. They're just playing spoiler. I feel like they're probably going to make the playoffs.
I think they'll do better than the Denver Broncos in the playoffs, just because they're playing with dealer's hand.
Yeah, no, they're playing with house money.
Yep.
Nobody owes them anything.
No one really cares.
Yeah.
Literally, other than the fans, no one cares if the Panthers do well.
It all turned around when Bryce Young went into that blue tent, got some painkillers. Now we got Perk Young out there crushing it.
Perk Young. I like that.
He's playing so well right now. And between that and their O-line's playing pretty good.
Yep.
They're running like crazy. Mm-hmm. The only team that was running better than them this week was Chicago.
Yeah, well, Chicago are leading the NFC.
Yeah.
All because of the Panthers. It's funny because, Chicago is laughing because they were looking behind the Rams and be like, how are we going to be able to beat the Rams? And then the Panthers just gave them the blueprint.
Yeah.
Now, you can't discourage Puka Nakua's catch.
Oh,
His
man.
one-handed catch.
That was insane.
Against Johnson was ridiculous. And it was mostly beautiful because Johnson had the pick.
He caught it in his hand,
backwards like this.
Yeah.
That's a logo or something for a shoe company right now. The way that was, it was behind, it was picked, and now it's back in my hand. I got a text message.
I'm picturing this. The logo on a shoe, and they're Puka shoes, and they're yellow. Like Pikachu.
And it's the... I see what you did there.
There you go.
I see. Yep. It's like the tail of Pikachu.
Yeah.
But it's a hand.
Yeah, right.
With a football.
That'd be wild.
It's the Puka. And then the next dance move is the Puka dance.
All right, we're
getting ahead of ourselves. But
seriously, if a shoe company wants that idea,
royalties. We need our share. We said it here first.
I'll settle for a pair of shoes.
You know what? Fine. No. Pair of shoes and.
Yeah.
You know, sponsorship deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But Stafford had been playing so well. He's thrown so many touchdowns with zero. He hasn't thrown an interception since like week 3. And this week throws one. Everyone throws one in the red zone.
Yeah.
Then throws another one that's a pick 6. So when it comes to perfection, like we were talking about this earlier, nobody's perfect.
No, 'cause it
it's
runs
gonna
out.
happen. And then when you have people trying to chase perfection, they're not gonna make those throws, which is, it's good that Stafford makes those throws anyway. Like I get it, they lost. It was a pick and then a pick 6.
Yeah.
But he's not afraid of that. Like,
True.
Remember when Aaron Rodgers had like 2 interceptions in a year?
Yep.
And everyone's like, oh, he's so good. But he was playing the safe balls all the time.
He's playing the check down. But then here's the thing. Yeah, when Aaron Rodgers was doing that, he was still losing in the playoffs. Because you can't just check it down in the playoffs.
Exactly. You have to take some shots.
You have to take those calculated risks, 100%.
I think it's ironic that I think Aaron Rodgers was throwing it to Davante Adams at that point, and so is Stafford. Like Davante Adams had another 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Oh, no, his touchdowns were so nice. Like those are precision routes.
Yeah.
But
What kills me the most is we look at Davante Adams and you're like, oh, there he is, the ancient receiver in the league. He's still got it.
33 years old, I believe.
Yeah. He's my age. It's rude.
I'm a little bit more expired than that, but
Yeah, well, expired is the right word.
Saints versus the Dolphins, 27-21 for the Dolphins. Yeah.
And there's a lot of field goals in that game.
I will say this. Since they fired their GM, they've been winning.
Yeah. It's that substitute teacher thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like when teams fire their head coach and then they're like they just play like their hair's on fire for the next 4 weeks because like they're just like, oh, that guy's out. Oh, we got a new guy. I'll play hard for him.
Nah.
But Tua wasn't great. Achan,
Yeah.
he's sick.
Yeah, but he's playing for a career.
Oh yeah.
He's like trying to find out where if he's staying in as a Dolphin or
Hey, he can keep running those numbers because he's carrying my fantasy team.
good for you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I am not regretting it. Sometimes you regret those first round draft picks, but actually no, he's a second.
You guys a second now. Cardinals and the Bucks, 17-20.
Bucky's back. He had a pretty good game. He probably would have had a really, really good game, but they red zone. Like he ran a couple, I think 2 touchdowns.
Yes, he did.
But I don't know. The Bucks still aren't looking as dangerous as they once were. At the very beginning of the year, the Bucks, you're like, this is the team to beat. And now they're just looking, I don't know, average, maybe above average.
Well, it was against the Cardinals, and Cardinals needed this game. I don't know. Like,
I don't think the Cardinals aren't making the playoffs.
I don't think they even care.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what they're going to do when Kyler comes back, though. 'Cause,
Oh, he's done. He's done.
like, what's he going to do?
He's probably going to go to Miami. He's probably going to go to the Jets. He's probably, like, they're getting rid of him.
Yeah, they have to.
There's no team that really is going to want Kyler on that team.
I don't know if they're going to, I don't know what's left on his contract, but I know he got a fat
He
contract.
did, but at sometimes you have to take those risks.
Yeah.
Like, Denver did it, and it's the best thing for Denver. They got rid of Russell's contract, right?
That's true.
Right?
But like,
That's why the Steelers got a discount on Russell.
true.
And then they got rid of him, and
Yeah.
now he's on the Giants watching.
watching the magical quarterbacks over there.
But like Kyler potentially could go to the Minnesota Vikings. They have no quarterback there.
But they have less than no quarterback there. Like, it's bad.
Kyler has opportunities.
Oh no, he'll definitely find somewhere. But
he
I
might
just
even
mean,
go to Pittsburgh next year.
like, what are they gonna trade for him?
I don't know.
Like, if any, like, I feel like a team could be like, hey, we'll trade you nothing for him, and we'll just take the cap hit instead of you taking the cap hit.
It's possible.
Like, is that an option? Like, we'll trade you a 6th round pick and don't give us any money.
The only way to really get away with that is they have to drop him.
Oh yeah, but then he can sign with anybody.
Yeah.
So
You can't really get. You can sign him for a 7th round pick
yeah,
or a
they
6th
could
round pick, but
trade him for a super late round pick.
the team has to accept that contract.
Yeah.
If
But
you-
that's what I mean.
yeah.
Like, you do like a pick swap and Kyler Murray in a pick swap, and we'll take the contract. Because, like, I don't think he's doing anything great in Arizona.
He's not doing anyone any favors. He's just playing Call of Duty, and from like some people that I've heard, Call of Duty is good. Other people say Call of Duty is bad. My PlayStation friends say Call of Duty is good. My Xbox friends say it's doo-doo. So Kyler must be playing on PlayStation because he's not missing anything. he's probably prestige, 20 times over already.
Man, I am so far removed from Call of Duty that I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's fair. Okay. Backtrack. Xbox bought Call of Duty.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
see?
then, so they bought the developing company, Activision, and so forth. And
Oh, so it's going to be an Xbox exclusive now?
no, actually, funny fact is it's released on everything, and also I believe it might be on Switch too.
That's funny.
But so
Well,
Microsoft gets
Call of Duty was on Nintendo before, wasn't it?
yeah, but
I don't know, like
Microsoft
10 years ago?
Microsoft owns the company, but it's releasing it to everybody,
Yeah.
so they get their money.
They got to get their money.
And with Kyler being their spokesperson, because we make the joke every year, in November and October, Kyler starts playing bad because he's playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, that just seems insane to me.
Because he I believe he streams, and he played a lot of COD.
I just don't understand how you pay someone that much money and then they literally put videos on the internet of them doing something else. Like, I'm sorry. If you paid, I don't even know how much he makes. Let's call it $40 million.
Okay.
If someone pays you $40 million, that better be your only job.
Well,
Like, I get the hustle.
you're giving me an idea for our next topic next week, and I'm going to save it for that. But I'll say this: it's always great to diversify your money,
That's true.
right? Because unfortunately, in the no fun league, you can lose your guaranteed money very, very quickly, and you're not going to necessarily generate more money in the future.
Guaranteed.
So if you can diversify yourself to the point where you're known for this, but if you get injured, you still can generate a little bit of money, then you might as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, because that's how a lot of people go broke.
True. All right, we have our next topic for next week.
So, yeah, we can definitely go deeper into that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Anyway,
All right, so 49ers versus the Browns. I will say this.
yeah, eat those words. You were like, oh, Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback of the draft class. He's still probably like top 5, but like,
He's still one of the best quarterbacks in that draft class.
yeah, it was not a good draft class. But
Like,
but still, he came back down to earth.
like I said, and we can rewind it. I was not saying Shedeur was amazing, but for that draft class, he is better than every other quarterback.
No.
Oh, okay. He is top 5 of that draft class. Of the quarterbacks.
Don't think he's better than Cam Ward.
Unfortunately, Cam Ward's in a bad situation.
Yeah.
We won't be able to judge Cam Ward until next year.
There's a lot of situations like that when you're like,
He's not better than Jackson Dart. I can definitely say he's not better than that.
but he's in a really good situation with Cleveland because, yes, Cleveland's offense is abysmal, but their defense is incredible. Like, nobody gets more sacks than Myles Garrett. He's probably going to break the record for sacks this year.
Yes, he will. But that's Shadeur's benefit right now.
Exactly.
He gets to go against the best defense every single week where he can learn as a quarterback.
Yeah, practices will be helpful for him.
You know what I mean? He's seeing things that some of these other rookie quarterbacks can't see. Like you're it's first team reps and you have the sack leader across from you. And your defense is adequate.
I guess that'll really teach him how to always know where a player is.
Thank you.
Because you're like, I can identify the best guy on their team and always keep him in the corner of my eye.
You got to practice to be perfect. I'm not asking to be perfect. Just practice like you're going to be perfect. Because he's learning so much more right now than Dylan Gabriel was. Because Dylan Gabriel
wasn't learning much.
Gabriel was doing the check down. He was doing the Aaron Rodgers. Where like Brock Purdy is doing the Dougie. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. You see Kittle go nuts?
It's like,
it's funny because I guess he told him he was going to do that beforehand, but he was like, I didn't think it'd be good.
Yeah, literally did that.
But I'm happy for the Niners. I'm glad they've got some pieces back. They're playing well. Like, when they could play pretty well with a duct tape together team, now that they have some pieces back, Purdy's got his confidence back.
Look.
Like, if you can do that against the Browns, like against the Browns defense, like you're going to get lots of opportunities. You're going to get lots of reps. It's going to get you up to speed again.
Mm-hmm.
But they got him back. They got Kittle back.
What I'll say
Juwan Jennings is playing really well.
With Shedeur, now I'm going back to him. You got to look at it from this perspective.
He is still learning.
He's learning. This is his 3rd week, 2nd time starting.
Yeah.
Against a really good defense in the 49ers.
They're shifty.
Whether it's like a masking tape defense, the principles and the cultures there on defense. He doesn't actually have a really good wide receiver. And you can't say Jerry Jeudy is a good receiver. Like,
no.
Jerry Jeudy is
a
a professional football player. Yes. But he's not a clear number 1.
Well, what was it, last week? When he had that turnover that you look at it and you're like, was he betting on the game? I was like, what are you doing?
So what I mean, like...
But I feel like if everything does click there, they're in a position where they could probably get a really good a couple good wide receivers, and they don't really need that much else.
They can build off of this.
Like, they have a running back,
and
obviously they have a defense.
And I will address something. I don't usually go controversial because I try to stay away from that. Shedeur is not the most powerful black man in sports right now. He's the most electrifying athlete right now because of his last name.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone is cheering for him
He has
because
been
of
for
his
a
last
while.
name. We all have, because as fans of sports, we want to see generational players, kids, do something amazing.
And honestly, it doesn't happen that often.
Michael Jordan, we wanted his boys to be just like Jordan. Not gonna happen.
Look at
LeBron
Bronny in the
James
G
and
League.
Bronny James. You know, we know that the other boy is probably a little bit better, but we kind of wanted it to work out. But we
He's
also
got to be getting drafted soon.
next year.
Next year?
But he might get redshirted this year, so he may not actually play long enough to get drafted.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But like, you have LeBron James and his boys, and you want them to be successful, but you want them to earn it. You
True.
don't want them to just be like, I got it because of my last name. Shadur was a different story because he played for his dad on the Colorado team. But at the same time, he did earn it.
Yeah. Hey, that team was a fun team to watch.
That's what I mean. But it's not every day that we see legends and their kids doing just as well. So
Especially when they're supporting them that much, too.
Yes. Like, the last time we saw a father-son dynamic like this was like LeVar Ball.
Oh, yeah. That's
and only one of the boys was really, really good. One stole in China and had to get Trump to save him. But that's a whole different story. But like,
I don't even think I saw that.
yeah.
With the middle one?
LiAngelo.
Yeah.
LiAngelo Ball, yeah.
I was gonna say I would have heard about it. If
It was when he was in college.
I feel like they're
It was huge.
as a family.
It was during his first term.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I guess all.
All three got drafted. Oh, no.
No, but they've all had injury issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for LiAngelo because he just wasn't good.
Yeah. But
Like, even like
the younger one is the best ball. It's the best ball for sure.
even their dad though, like didn't he like lose a leg?
He just, medical issues, yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, Texans and the Colts.
Damn.
20-16 for the Texans.
Texans defense is for real. I don't know how I feel about the Colts. Like the Texans, they bottled up Jonathan Taylor,
Yep.
which makes a huge difference.
Which means Indiana Jones can't do his job.
Well, also he was playing with a broken leg. Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
So when we were talking about our injuries, I also had a cracked fibula. And sorry, he's playing on that? Like, I don't know. Okay. Did you see the 3D printed
No.
thing on his leg? So there was a company that he's connected to because it was like his, I don't know, his roommate in college or something. Started this company and they do 3D printed like protective padding.
Okay.
So they had that on his leg.
Okay.
So that became a whole story, which makes you really think, is his leg actually messed up? Or is this just
marketing ploy.
marketing thing?
It could have been a marketing ploy.
Because like I saw him talking about this company, and then you see it during the game. So like, are they doing this? So like, if he plays really well with it on,
Then people are gonna fall for it and buy into it. It's possible.
that was my thought process.
I wouldn't rule it out. People are dumb.
Yeah, yeah, it's,
Like-
facts.
Like, people are dumb.
Hey, we're dumb.
The person's smart. People are dumb.
Yeah,
Right? So but if it sells, it sells. You can play on a broken leg, but not completely broken.
yeah, but like
But it's agonizing.
exactly, and they
And-
lost anyway.
And let's be honest, they got the painkillers that you don't even feel it. But I know what you mean.
I don't know. But
What?
the Colts are looking real vulnerable right now.
Stroud is back though.
Yeah, he played really well. Like The Texans just didn't have offense.
Yeah.
Now that he's back, we'll see if he can come out of his slump.
The goal is to see if this is sustainable.
They still need help at running back, though.
Yeah. Well, Nick Chubb is doing what he needs.
Yeah, and they had that one, the other rookie, Marks.
Marks.
But I don't know. I don't see them doing too much.
I'm not going crazy for them.
Yeah.
No.
I can't see either of them going off and having like a 120-yard game. Like, neither of them are in a position that they're going to take over. If anything, they just punch in touchdowns.
Damn. Okay. Vikings and Seahawks.
Okay. Sorry, on the screen behind us was just the worst field goal ever. He got his foot stuck in the ground. Anyway.
You know what? I'm going to snip that. Wow.
I was like, getting distracted because I was like, what just happened?
Yeah. Okay. Vikings and the Seahawks. The revenge game.
The revenge game?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to preference this. We're talking in the early 90s. And there's this one episode with Will Smith. And he sees his dad for the first, like, his dad comes down to Uncle Phil's house. And they're supposed to go on a drive to go enjoy the summer together. And then Uncle Lou, is what they call him, or Will's dad is Lou, says, like, something came up and I gotta go. And I can't bring you, but, like, we can meet. And then he leaves without really saying much. And then Will Smith turns to Uncle Phil, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. It's like, why does he not want me? I'm preferencing that because the Vikings dropped 0 against the Seahawks.
They dropped the ball. That's what they did.
Against the Seahawks, it was 26-0. They didn't score a single touchdown. They threw 4 picks to the Seahawks, and they were able to hit the cheetah, or Justin Jefferson, with 2 passes.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Make it make sense.
They held JSN to like a nothing. He barely did anything.
He didn't have to.
Sam Darnold barely did anything. Darnold didn't even have to play the whole game. If you were to tell me the Vikings held the Seahawks to they held JSN to like, I don't know, 10 yards and held Sam Darnold to like 130 yards and no touchdowns, I'd be like, yeah, they won the game. No, they lost by 26.
Because the offense didn't have to do anything. The defense held it together.
But the Vikings are so bad. Makes me more embarrassed at the fact that the Bengals lost to them so bad before. Because, like, what is happening over there? This is the second week in a row. Brosmer, whoever their quarterback was this week, played somehow worse than J.J. McCarthy last week, both of which were a worse QB rating than if you were to spike the ball every single time instead of throwing it.
I feel like that's a meme.
How is that even possible?
Like,
it's so bad.
When gambling on yourself goes so wrong. They had Indiana Jones. They had Sam Darnold, and they let them walk.
They could have still had Cousins.
But that wouldn't.
He would have been better than these two.
Yeah.
They could have traded for Joe Flacco.
Honestly, like, it's Kyle Shanahan, that's the coach again, right? For the Vikings?
No.
What's his name? Who's his
Kevin
coach?
O'Connell.
Yes. He's supposed to be a quarterback whisperer.
Not this year.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Tomlin asks to leave the Steelers this year and becomes the new head coach of the Vikings. But I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I also don't know if getting rid of those two quarterbacks was his choice or if it was a GM's choice.
I feel like it was a GM choice. Because that's them going, we invested a lot into this draft pick. Let's play it out. We brought in a couple really good backups last year just in case. Now we can't afford them.
The same year that JJ was drafted was the same year that John Harbaugh became the head coach of the Chargers.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a reason John Harbaugh
This is what I'm getting to. John Harbaugh had the opportunity to draft JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, but you can't do that when you have Justin Herbert.
Understandable, but as a backup, I'm saying.
But he was a first round pick.
Understandable. You could also like leverage it, trade it, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, no. I was honestly more shocked that he didn't draft Blake Corum.
That's true.
Because Blake Corum was actually the offense there.
Yeah.
Of Michigan that year.
But
because he was their every down back, their bell cow. I'm actually kind of happy that he's finally getting more touches for the Rams.
Yeah.
There was a point there that Kyron Williams, he went down. He was out for a little bit. I'm immediately hopping on my phone. I'm like, which leagues is Blake Corum still available in? Because I'm snagging him with all my fab. But then Kyron Williams came back in and scored a touchdown. I was like, damn it.
Well, I'll say this though. Vikings are in trouble. From being a playoff team to like we thought you might have won the Super Bowl last year to winning 2 games.
Yeah, that division though is like 3/4 good.
Yeah.
Like the Lions, the Packers, the first place Bears.
Yep.
Feel bad every time I look at you and say the Bears.
It is what it is.
But no. They are I feel like every division has that dumpster fire team.
Yep.
But it is what it is. Maybe next year. I said it last week. Either JJ or Justin Jefferson is gone at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like he's either going to force himself out or they're
Jefferson's
dumping
gone.
him.
Jefferson's gone. And he'll take a pay cut. He might go to the Bengals now.
That would be wild. There's no way they could afford it. They just paid T. Higgins.
He might take a pay cut.
To be what, the third? That would be insane. I can see Miami more than anything.
True. But Burrows was his quarterback.
That's true. Yeah, they're all boys. That would be actually insane.
Just think about it. Just take a few pay cuts. You can restructure your contract.
Hey, I would love that. I just can't see it realistically happening.
It'd be weird having him.
He'd look good in orange.
You would literally need to get rid of T. Higgins.
Yeah, you'd have to.
But that's nor here or there.
Yeah.
Bills at Steelers, 26-7.
Hey, that's why we were doing shots earlier. Bill's keeping us alive.
Aaron is 40. That's all I'm going to say. He's 40. What do you expect? Fire Mike. Like, the fans are going, fire Mike Tomlin. This is not a Tomlin situation.
No, this is... But I get where they're coming from because the Steelers have been stuck in this weird...
2016.
Yeah, they can't have good record. They're just above mediocre. They're stuck in mediocrity, and they're always going to be there. They're going to have another mediocre draft pick this year. They need to bottom out or top out,
Okay,
but they can't do either.
this one, the Steelers are the blue collar team.
Yeah. Well, they're looking old.
They're that workhorse. They play the game. Never have they never have a losing season. They do what they do. They do what they can, and that's the Steelers. In relation, they remind me of our CFL team here, the Hamilton Ticats.
Ticats? That's the colors too.
It's the colors too, but it's just like that Steel Town gritty. Like the Steelers and the Ticats are literally the same team.
Ticats should have done a lot better this year.
Yeah. But it's that blue collarness that they're just going to get it done. Mike Tomlin's kept that tradition, and you can get a new coach to like spike it up. I think
they need to fix a lot.
There is so much going on for the Steelers. Like Aaron can't fix it because we know the wide receivers are not showing up to the meetings, but they're not running the routes.
Yeah.
Right. And we're talking about Mr. Checkdown. If Mr. Checkdown doesn't have his checkdown running route, doing his route.
But this is what I mean when I was talking about the Bengals defense when it was terrible 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
At least you know what, like if something is bleeding profusely, you know what the problem is. This is just like a slow infection that's just all over everything, and it's not gonna kill you. It's just gonna slow you down a lot and make it not a good time.
Oh, he's concussed.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is a brutal game. I don't know, because like we could talk about coaches. We could talk about like the concept that Mike Tomlin's too old, that he doesn't relate to these guys. But then I see George Pickens on Dallas right now, and he looks like a new human being. He's like built into that culture. I see TJ Watt. Like I see the defense on the Steelers usually good, except for last night.
Their whole team has just been meh.
I don't know if it's Mike Tomlin, and he's not relating to these guys.
I think it's becoming a culture thing.
Like you see Aaron Rodgers is trying.
They need some new blood to come in and ignite everything. They have a lot of older players now.
I thought I saw it last year when Justin Fields was playing on the team.
Yeah.
And then they gave up on him and let Russell cook. He burnt the house down.
Yeah. Just smoke alarm going off.
Beep, 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 beep. But I don't know. Like, I feel bad for Steelers fans, but in your instance, you don't care.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Because, like, they go 3 for 3, Bengals are in, as long as you guys win out.
It's actually wild. So we'll see how all that plays out. Ask me again in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing for us is going to be if we beat the Bills and we beat the Ravens on the December 14th.
Okay.
At that point, then things will shift into like, okay, the playoffs are in picture.
Run the table, like Aaron Rodgers said, right?
Yeah.
Run the table.
We'll see. But the Bills are playing well.
Sure.
Like I guess they're pretty up and down.
They're very, they lost to the Panthers.
Yeah. But it's going to really depend on what team shows up for the Bills and what team shows up for the Bengals next week.
Yes.
Because both teams can be really amazing and can be really not.
I agree.
Like, I'm just hoping this spark stays alive and they use this momentum. They have a long week. From a Thursday to a Monday or to Sunday. So they got lots of time.
True. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Raiders, Chargers, 14-31.
I'm glad the Chargers could do it.
They
I
finally
don't-
win a game.
Yeah. The Raiders are just
Oh wait, they actually?
what?
No, wait a minute. They didn't win.
Who didn't win? Did I mix that up?
Yeah, the Chargers won.
Yeah, the Chargers
Yeah,
won.
the Chargers won. Yeah.
Yeah.
I messed up on our notes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the Chargers definitely won.
Yes.
The Raiders just seem like they can't do anything.
Well, firing Chip Kelly, smart thing to do. Pete Carroll, I'm sorry, I like you as a coach.
He's got to retire.
Tom Brady, sell your share.
I feel bad for Tom Brady having to be associated with that. Because the quarterback play in Vegas right now is bad.
It's just
Like,
sad. to
Did you see Brock Bowers' catch?
Yes.
If it wasn't for that, it would have been like they only would have gotten 7. Or he got 2 touchdowns, I think. But he's playing like crazy. Brock Bowers is, but Geno Smith is not it.
But we'll see. We'll see. We know their season's over. They're playing for draft picks.
Yeah.
They're probably playing. Maybe Arch Manning's not in the cards for next year, but they're probably trying to get a quarterback and as many pieces as they can
I don't think Arch Manning is going to be drafted this year.
next year. See,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He still needs to develop a lot.
but we'll see.
Yeah.
The one thing for sure though is like you can tell that the Chargers really need a lot of help. Injuries are eating them alive,
Oh, yeah.
but
That's been the story of their year.
it's true.
Like, they need some people to come back, and it shows.
So I guess, Mr. Visionary, we need to get you a fur coat.
Oh, yeah.
You need to get this guy a fur coat, visionary style. Jelly Bean Joe, 777 or Quad 7, whoever that guy is.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it'd look good in a fur coat. Yeah.
We can make that happen. I'll see if I can find any in Edmonton while I'm there this week.
Okay.
So
I mean, you don't need to go all the way to Edmonton to get a fur coat.
I need to get at least like a bison fur coat,
Bison fur coat.
or hunt down a moose just for you.
Have you ever seen a moose?
That'd be a coat for you and a coat for me,
Yeah.
and for my shoes and some moccasins, some gloves, some jerseys to give.
If you see us decked out in fur, Malcolm went hunting.
That would be cool. All right.
Yeah, if the Bengals keep winning, I will definitely look into a fur coat.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Broncos versus the Commanders, 27-26 in OT. I was watching this with my wife last night, and I'll say this. I was like, it'd be smart for them to go for 2, but they shouldn't go for 2.
Yeah, I was a little shocked by that. But I said this at the very beginning of the game. The Broncos play to their competition.
Mm-hmm.
They will play this much, just a smidge better than whoever they're playing.
Yep.
But not anything more.
It's like almost like, okay, so I think they're a fraudulent team. They're a really good fraudulent team.
They've beat a lot of good teams.
But
barely.
It could be also a smart tactic. You're not giving everyone your cards, so you're not showing how good you really are, but you're playing to the level of the competition, so no one can really scheme against you, is what they could be internally doing.
Nobody
But I don't
game
believe
plans
that.
to win by 1 in overtime.
But I don't believe that. I'm just looking at my eye test and like, make it make sense. And that's the only way logically I could see it.
I think they've got some solid talent, and there's just a lot of flashes in the pan.
Yep. So,
But there's also some random moments where they'll just randomly collapse. But then at the same time, they'll collapse, but then they'll get it back together by the end of the game.
that was literally the whole game for both teams.
Yeah. It's just falling apart and picking themselves up.
Yep.
But it does show a lot of resilience that they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can start playing really well at the beginning of the game, get down, get the lead back, get into overtime, and keep that grit. You're not getting down on yourself. You're like, at no point in time do you ever look at them and go, yeah, they're out.
True.
Because they have that fight in them.
True.
Which is kind of a championship quality. Because that's literally the game plan of the Chiefs. That's what they've been doing the last couple of years.
I like it.
So, and they do have quality wins. Their wins are a lot better than the Bears.
Not Friday. Friday they shoved it up. Our Eagles.
Okay, but the Broncos beat the Eagles when the Eagles were playing better.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So you got to look at like, it's like what we were saying before. You have those good-looking wins. You have those hard-fought games. Every game the Broncos have is a hard-fought game.
Yep.
People, they let teams stay in games. Whereas like when the Bears play the Eagles just kind of started giving up, and you look at it and you're like, you can't do anything. But that's what happens when a team's running on you for 250 yards.
It is what it is, but you know what? I'm not complaining anymore. But
Yeah. We'll see. Hey, whatever. Your Pigeon shirt's still showing up.
But
I'm excited. I'm still excited for the Pigeon shirt. Either way.
it's if I remember correctly, it is currently in
By Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
So, other than that,
Yeah.
Giants and the Pats got that
I
game
mean,
going
the
on.
Pats are playing really well. I was saying before this, I needed 3 things to happen for all 3 of my fantasy teams to win. I needed Jackson Dart to get less than 15.
Okay.
I needed Drake May to get 23 plus points. And then I needed the Pats defense to get me like 8. And I think all of that might happen already.
Okay. All right.
So we'll see.
For sure.
Is our audio cutting out?
I think we're still good. I can still hear us.
Okay. Maybe that's just the headphones dying.
Yeah.
That could be also be it. All right. Well, anything else you want to go over?
I'm good.
All right. Well, it's been a wild week. And I think this episode shows you, if anything, there's no such thing as perfect. All there is putting the work in.
Peace.
Take care, everybody. I'll see you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Off the Bench London with your hosts, Malcolm the Milkman Noel and Scott the Visionary Hone. Only at the clubhouse where the game never stops. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram